Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today it's time for another episode of Super Scraplift Saturday, which is where me and Heather from Heather's Crafty Life get together and choose one scrappy person in the community to scraplift. So today we will be scraplifting Laura Albert's crafts, and we will be scraplifting this beautiful layout here that she did. So I follow her over on Instagram, and I actually chose this layout. I think it's so beautiful. I love all the colors, and I'm really excited to have that as inspo today. I'll definitely have all of Laura's information, her YouTube channel, and all that good stuff below if you don't already follow her. And of course, whenever this video is done, make sure to go over to Heather's channel and check out her take on the layout as well. So for this one, I definitely wanted to scrapbook some of the pictures from our recent trip to California. So I chose 3 pictures just like Laura had on her layout, and mine are of when me and Will went to visit the Cabazon dinosaurs on the way to Palm Springs. So I really wanted to scrapbook these in like a layout instead of in my project life because they're just so colorful and fun, and I thought that it would just be a fun thing to make a scrapbook page about. And I really thought that this particular collection that I am using, which is the Let's Go collection from Simple Stories, I thought that it would work out well for this layout as well because it does have a cut apart sheet that is filled with all different types of tags. And that was kind of like the main element of Laura's layout, was that there was 3 tags over on the left side of her spread. So I did cut out those, but I actually cut off the camera for a minute because I wanted to kind of think and regroup just a little bit. So I did change out the tags that I'm going to use. But what I was thinking about is that behind Laura's tags on her layout, she had kind of some mixed media like paint strokes, and I really wasn't feeling the mixed media. Y'all know that's not my favorite thing to do, and I just didn't feel like getting the stuff out and trying to make it work today. So what I decided was that I was going to choose 3 of my favorite papers from the Simple Stories collection, and I was going to just kind of cut strips of them, tear one side, cut the other, and kind of place them down the middle of the page, and then put my tags on the left side, just like Laura did, kind of stagger them like she did here, and add my photos. I cut down the paper strips a little bit, but I really like the way that that looks because since we're using a white sheet of paper as the background, I felt like with only having the tags and some embellishments, that just wouldn't feel like enough for me. I needed a little more paper to like anchor down my photos to the spread and really make it look a little more colorful, a little more fun. So I thought that this worked out pretty nicely, and I really end up loving the layout by the end of it. Super easy too, and I just love working with tags. They're some of my favorite like scrapbooking elements. I love like the size of them. I love that you can add twine or really all kinds of things into the tag. I love that you can journal on them. I just think like there's a lot of possibilities with using tags. So now I have all of like my basic background stuff anchored down. So I did decide to cut a little bit of this black and white twine, one of my favorites, to add to the tags. I think Laura used maybe like brads or enamel dots or something like that in the middle of her tag hole, but I just wanted to go with the twine as normal. There was a few black elements on my page, so I thought that that black and white twine would look nice. And I always think it's just a nice texture and kind of whimsical type thing to have, like that stripe I just love. So here I'm just kind of perfecting everything, getting my pictures down, making sure that everything is kind of working out. And then I'm mostly just going to go through the ephemera packs here and the sticker sheets for this kit. So I do have the paper pad, which came with a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And then I also have, in addition to that, 2 different packs of ephemera and the puffy stickers. So those are all the things that I will be kind of using here and there throughout. I really love this collection, and it's actually what I'm using over on Patreon this month for the entire album, my travel album to California. So I've been having a lot of fun with it, but I bought extra so that I could definitely use it for a few layouts and things like that over here on just in my like Project Life album as well. But I think the colors are super fun, and I love the fonts, and it kind of has that mid-century vibe, which I feel like I love, and it works out really good with my scrapbooking. And also it's really nice for like Palm Springs and that whole California vibe, I think. So I really love the way that it looks. So here I've added on some embellishments, and I'm just kind of seeing what will work, and I'm really loving the layout so far. So I love these photos as well. If you have not visited or don't know about the Cabazon dinosaurs, they're just a fun little roadside attraction when you're on the way to Palm Springs. So they're like in the back of maybe a gas station. There's like a couple fast food places around, and it's just literally a random kind of roadside thing where they have two dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure, I know one of them's name is Large Marge, and I'm not sure which one, but the Brontosaurus, is that right? The pink one, you can actually walk inside of that dino, and it's a gift shop. So it's so cool. So we went in there, always love to get the postcards and the magnets and all those kind of things. So that was really fun. And it's just a great place to take pictures and just have like a fun little break from your road trip. And we actually went to see the dinosaurs back in 2017 whenever we went to California, which was really fun. But it was super cool because this time they were painted differently. So last time the pink dino was just like green. So this time it was so exciting that it was pink, and it had a big heart on it that said "Love You." So I was super thrilled, and I just love the way that it looks. Pink's my favorite color. So I thought that it was super perfect. So, surprise, surprise, I pulled out the same alpha stamp set that I have been using lately. It is the Sophie stamp set from Citrus Twist. I love it. I am obsessed right now. So, I'm using the bold version of this font, and I just used 3 different little stamp pads from Catherine Pooler, and I spelt out Palm Springs Adventures. This was definitely similar to how Laura had hers. She kind of had it tucked into the photos a little bit more, but since I had some of the pattern paper there, I just did it right there on the right side. But she used like multicolored alphas, which I love that idea as well, but I thought that I would go with the stamp. So I really love the way that that looks. And then I just added some handwritten journaling under it, which is what she did as well. I did just add the date up on that label that I had added in. And then I'm sprinkling on a few of my gold stars that I always love to add on, just a few of them here and there. And then I will do a little bit more embellishing. Just those kind of final touches are what I'm adding on now. So I loved working with this this particular sketch or Scraplift. It was so fun, and it's a really fun challenge, I think, to check out other people and Scraplift them from the community. And I know that that's a very common thing that people do, but honestly, as I'm scrapbooking, it's not something that I typically do constantly, and I really should do it more. But whenever I'm working on something, I'm kind of just freestyling it in my brain. But it's so nice to work from like someone else's layout who you really loved. I got so much inspiration, and I just really love the way that this layout ended up turning out. So you'll see that I added on some of that Heidi Swap color shine in the tinsel color, and then I added on a few other little embellishments here and there. Then I grabbed one of my small roller stamp sets that says Fun Times, and I was just adding a few little small stamps here and there. I just thought that that would be kind of a cute addition. So I haven't done that in a while, but that's something that I used to always do back in the day. I love doing like the ghosting, where you put it on your ink pad once and then stamp it a couple times. So some of them are darker and lighter than the others. Then just for fun, I grabbed some washi, and I just thought that I would kind of pop that into a few little places. And then I felt like this little kind of keychain was a little bare. So I just add on a few different stickers here and just finish it right up. So yeah, this is one of my favorite layouts that I've made in a while. Super happy with it. It makes me smile. I love all the colors. And of course, I love the photos as well. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and please also consider subscribing. And don't forget to head on over to Heather's channel next and see how she interpreted the layout, and go ahead and give Laura a follow if you aren't already doing that. So thanks again, y'all, for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.